Oh my gosh, that stuff is strong. Alright, hello fishing freaks. You might be asking yourself, what the heck am I doing? The doctor that gave me the shots the other day in the arms, he told me, he said, get you some of this stuff, lay your clothes out before you go to the Amazon and spray it all over there. Supposedly this is like really strong stuff. I got it off Amazon. If you guys are going like deep woods to some places, this is supposed to be the bee's knees, no pun intended, for actually stopping a lot of the really nasty bugs out there from getting on you. And you like pre-spray it before you go out there. There's this, and then there's a lotion that I'm going to be taking to the Amazon. I'll link this below if some of you guys are hardcore about your keeping the bugs off of you. I'm going to let this dry out, and then we're going to start the packing process. Gosh dang it, still getting wet. I just went in to eat dinner with the fam. Come out here, my clothes are freaking soaked. The sprinklers got them all soaked after I just sprayed them. Jeez, shoes are freaking soaked now. Dadgummit. Well, here's my bag right here. All the clothes are gonna be going in this bag right here. All my soaked clothes and shoes. This is me just speaking out loud here. I left my hometown, which is like an hour and a half away from North Houston, which if you haven't turned on the news, Houston is basically, it's like a biblical type flood down there. You know, there's parts of Houston that are 20 feet underwater, other parts of South Texas, it's just crazy. I'm just getting like reports from my hometown, and there's some flooding and stuff, there's some road closures, and you know, some of my neighborhoods had some flooding, and we've probably got a little bit of home damage, but nothing compared to what is down in Houston and all those people down there that actually need real help. And I just have a guilty conscience right now of not being down there. Like, I wish I had like a John boat or jet boat or something. I really feel like I should be down there, an old red or something, you know, just helping people, rescuing people. I don't think this is going to be a short-lived situation. I know lots of people in my hometown are going down there to help. Lots of fishermen, tons of fishermen and duck hunters and just outdoorsmen that have boats down there in that area that are going to help. It's really pretty inspiring to see what's going on down there with just people helping people. It's the best of humanity. And I don't mean to, you know, get all philosophical on you guys, but with so many bad things going on in the country right now, it is so good to see that, and I'm so proud of my fellow Texans, and especially those ones down there in my hometown and around Houston that are helping each other, all walks of life, helping each other, because everybody is affected down there. So, you know, I'm sitting here complaining about wet freaking clothes, but there's people that are literally, this is their house right now. This is what they're going through with their entire life's possessions. So I can't complain too much. Been planning this trip for a long time, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing down there. So I hope you guys are going to tune in. Now, here's the other thing I haven't told you. There's an international tournament that's going on in Mexico on Sugar Lake. Multiple countries are coming to fish it, and I was called to come down there and fish. I think there's 4 teams from each country that are going down there. You know, Mexico, Spain, the United States, obviously, and other countries are going to be down there competing in this international tournament. And so hopefully I'm going to bring home the big W for the USA on this trip. I'm going there for 4 days and then leaving directly from there, going down to Brazil. So this is going to be an absolute crazy, wild ride. Probably the craziest week of my life, just with everything that's going on. Hurricane, tumors, flooding. It's absolutely nuts, guys. I'm going to be going away for a while. I might be able to get some footage out in between coming from Mexico, flying back or driving back across the border to head to Miami. I might be able to get some sort of upload in, but I'm really constrained on gear right now. I mean, I'm talking about 40 pounds max, so I'm debating whether I can even bring my computer right now or which lens and all that stuff. I'll show you guys that in a second because it's really getting down to the nitty-gritty on actual gear I can take. And speaking of gear, I need to show you guys something that I just went and got from the Guggen house. We got to dodge the sprinklers here. This is like Mario back in the day when you've got, you guys remember that? When there's like things flying at you, you got to time your deal. There it is. I got us through though. I got us through. We're okay. So I just got this bad boy in. This is the only rod that I'm taking to Mexico. I've got some other rods that some friends are bringing me while I'm going to be down there. This is the new 6-stick, okay? The brand new 6-stick that just came out. There we go, now it's focusing in. Big changes in it are the guides. I gotta put this thing down so it'll actually focus. There's the guides right there. This is something we talked about on the last 6-stick that it just bothered me. I didn't like the other guides that were on it. They did okay, and I've caught a ton of bass. A ton of big bass on the 6-stick, on the 7.4 heavy 6-stick. That's what this one is. So the reason I wanted to tell you guys about this rod right now, number one, because I'm excited about it, just got it in. Number two, they did not last long at all. Last time we got 6-sticks in, the older models, they were sold out all the time. I would definitely recommend, if you guys are interested in getting into a favorite rod, or if you're just interested in getting around that $100 price point, getting this rod. It's really light. It's not super sensitive, but it's a good all-around action. Like if you're only going for a couple of rods in your arsenal, you're not trying to like get a super sensitive, super expensive rod, this is a really good one to get. I would recommend the 7.4 heavy as a good all-around action if you're looking for long action launching, you know, Texas rigs, big spinner baits, chatter baits, you know, some jigs, things like that. I've caught a lot of big bass on Texas rig with throwing fluorocarbon with that 7.4 heavy, but I'll put a link down in the description for you guys so you guys can check that out, get it before it goes away like last time. And also I always like to show you guys my boxes that I'm taking on trips. Not taking very much on this trip, I'll be honest with you. I've got some Amazon lures that are not in this box, but this is just my bass stuff for Mexico. A lot of just big crankbaits, big monster jigs, stuff like this. You know, big, sexy, juicy looking jigs for those Mondo bass down there. Big crankbaits to get those in their face. Just big jerk baits, some big top waters, big spinner baits. Really just meat and potato stuff. A couple of plastics, you know, crawfish style type stuff. Big worms, things like that. Wire leaders for Amazon, not for Mexico. Don't get too scared. And I'll be honest with you guys, going down to Mexico, fishing in a tournament, it's going to be 3 days. I'm a little worried because I have been taking it easy on my fishing trips. I've been going out in the mornings. Luckily, it's been cool here. I haven't had to struggle too much, you know. I've been waking up with this throbbing in my head. I've really gotten to know my body well over the course of these last few weeks, this last month, really, just understanding like what's going on in my brain. I know when I need to stop. I know when I need to just chill out. When I got a tournament and it's USA on the line, got to get it done. I'm scared I'm going to overdo it a little bit, fishing freaks. You got to wrangle me in so I don't, you know, have another episode. Send me your positivity. I think we'll get through it and hopefully bring home the big W.
Tasty.
Okay, here's what we got food-wise that we're taking. This is all Steffi approved right here. I've got some teas, I've got some oatmeals, I've got almond butter packets, I've got some power shakes, and I've got a bunch of almond bars, and then some turkey jerky or something like that.
Meat bar.
Meat bars. Winston, this is the last time I'm going to see you for a while, my friend. All you can think about is getting that food. Like, how can I get in there? I don't really care about your face leaving. I just want some turkey jerky. Now, follow me up here. This is where things get real complicated. Going to camera gear. I'm obsessed with camera gear, as you guys have probably figured out. I want to get the goods while I'm down here, or down in the Amazon, but I'm deterred. Is that a word? Problems with weight. I want to take this drone. I mean, literally when I got this drone a long time ago, I didn't want to tell you guys because I wasn't sure how everything was going to work out, but I literally got this for the Amazon. I don't think I'm going to have enough room to carry it, even though it's small. We're going to test the weight right now, and we're already loading up here. Taking DSLR, I'm torn on the lenses. Okay, my 24 to 105, that's just an all-around good lens. This is my vlogging lens. This is my 14 millimeter prime. And then I've got my pride and joy lens over here. This is my 70 to 200. It gets the goods, fishing freaks. A lot of the stuff you see that's like cinematic on my channel, I shoot it with this guy. This is amazing for shooting nature stuff in low light. I really want to take this lens. I mean, can you imagine shooting like monkeys swinging from the trees, shooting pink dolphins that are jumping around, and who knows what. If you guys are wondering, this is a bag made by Low Pro is the name of the company. It opens from the back. It's really comfortable. I've been using it for many months now. I like it quite a bit. It's real efficient for carrying a lot of camera gear and a computer. So it's like the perfect traveling, filming type situation. We're going to do a test with this and just see how much we're weighing. We're going to put this on a scale, literally, because what I've been told is we're going down on a big plane, and then we're going to get on a small plane that's basically like a float plane, those kind of planes you see in Alaska. They carry people around to go deep into the jungle, and then we're getting on like a bigger boat, and then we're getting on smaller boats. It's going to be crazy, guys. You guys are definitely going to want to tune in. It's the OSG's helping me out. Oh. Here, you can use two hands.
I came to the rescue.
All right, thank you. Okay, we're gonna literally put this. We're gonna put this on the scale. See where we're at? That's right about 20 pounds. 20 pounds of gear. So that's like halfway. You know, you guys see some crazy stuff in the Amazon. Crazy top waters. That's basically what we're taking. I'm talking saltwater grade top waters. I've had these things forever. Because you might have seen this on a video if you really watch a lot of my videos. Talking big, loud stuff that makes a lot of noise. The big problem with things down there is they've got teeth and they bust up plastic top waters. So a lot of the top waters are made out of wood. So I'm also taking some like basically some tuna poppers, some very big jerk baits, things like that. And then in this sack is going to have all my clothes. You guys already saw the video I did on this, and then the pills. I've got so many pills, I feel like an old man. I feel like an 82-year-old man. But I've got malaria pills in here. I've got seizure pills. What the heck else do I have? I've got diarrhea pills. So supposedly, like, diarrhea can be a pretty serious situation down there. I'm not even kidding. Like, diarrhea is a big deal. So diarrhea, seizures, malaria. Yeah, I think we got all the bad stuff covered.
You left your keys in the ignition.
I did it again?
You did it again.
I didn't turn it on.
No, but it was your...
I realize that. I always do that.
No, you don't.
When I'm here. Yes, I do. I make things easier on myself.
Oh, that's not good.
You don't even know.
Somebody could just...
You don't even know.
Somebody could just steal
I'm trusting of humanity. Is that crazy? Okay, just under 20. So we should be good to go right at 40 pounds. This is going from Mexico to the Amazon. So that's going to be a pack that's just going to stay with me. I've never packed that light for a trip this long. We're talking about 2 weeks being gone. That's a long, long time. Minimal amount of clothes. It's going to get real out there. But it's also going to be an amazing time, fishing freaks. I can't wait to show you the footage. But this might be the last video for a while, unless I upload something from Mexico, if I get access to internet while I'm down there or in my travels. But I want you guys to do me a favor during my hiatus. Go ahead, turn on the notifications, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's going to be some really good stuff coming up. And then on the notifications, sign up for those so you know right when I get back, you'll know. And I've had some people tell me they've been bumped off of getting my notifications and unsubscribed and things like that. YouTube does that every once in a while. They just kind of, you know, screw up on stuff. Not exactly what they would consider, you know, their star material. I believe in some things they don't exactly jive with. So, you know what I'm saying. Gotta be cryptic here. Robots are listening. But one thing is for sure, fishing freaks, it is going to be a wild, crazy adventure. And this is just a crazy time in my life. And I know a lot of you are tuning in and you're just along for the ride with me. And I feel like you are. Every time I go out, I know you're behind the camera lens. And I'm excited. I can't tell you how excited I am to take you down to South America and show you the crazy, crazy once-in-a-lifetime experience to go down there and catch these crazy fish. And wish me the best of luck in my travels, fishing freaks. And remember, if you love fishing, I love you too. And I can't wait to see you when I get back. Stay frosty, stay dry, and catch a big one for me. Give it a big old sniff while I'm gone. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.